I decided to fast for 72 hours, but it wasn't for weight loss. I did it because my relationship with food has reached a breaking point. I'm a binge eater, I am a constant snacker, and above all, I am an emotional eater. Food was no longer fuel. It was my coping mechanism for stress, boredom, and every emotion in between. I needed to hit the reset button, clear the noise, and prove to myself that I am the one in control of my body, not my cravings. Even as a nutritionist, I knew my habits were wrong, but I couldn't stop myself in the moment. I started to feel my stomach getting incredibly bloated and heavy. It wasn't just a normal hunger pain or a little bit of gas. It was this intense, deep pressure. Suddenly, my mind flashed back to a few years ago. It felt exactly like the physical pain and fullness I experienced when I was developing an ovarian cyst. I knew I had to make a change. Moving to Mexico has been a blessing, but figuring everything out was very stressful. I would constantly turn to food for comfort. A few chips would turn into me eating the entire bag. Now I need something sweet. Now I need something cold and sweet. And I would continue until I was in so much pain that I physically needed to lay down. Getting through those 3 days wasn't smooth sailing. I was constantly thinking about food. My senses were heightened. I could smell when my neighbor ordered a pizza. I could smell the fresh tortillas being made in the morning. I can even smell the cat's litter box that is rooms away from me. Once I hit 17 hours, my hunger was completely gone, but I still had the urge and desire to eat. Whenever a wave of physical weakness or low energy would hit me, I didn't reach for food. I simply added a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt to my water bottle and drank it. I was shocked by how fast that simple mineral hit restored my energy. It made me realize that our bodies are infinitely stronger, smarter, and more resilient than we ever give them credit for. I was able to do a light impact workout on day 1 and 2 with no problem. By day 3, a wave of mental clarity hit. I was able to handle a to-do list that I had been procrastinating for weeks. My brain fog was gone. I felt sharper mentally. Now, exploring the town on day 4, I feel a strange sense of liberation. Usually, an outing like this involves a mental map of where I can stop for a snack, what treats I can buy, or using food as a reward for running errands. Walking around today, that constant mental chatter is just gone. My energy levels are stable. I don't feel that frantic urge to consume something just to fill a void. Fasting didn't magically cure my emotional eating habits overnight, but it created space. It showed me that the urge to constantly snack is just a habit, and bad habits can be broken. I broke my fast gently. I started my morning with a cup of warm bone broth, and at lunch I had a nourishing green smoothie. Coming home to make dinner today feels completely different. Tonight there is gratitude for a simple, light meal. Breaking a fast forces you to respect food again. If I immediately fell back into my old habits, I would likely be in much more pain than before. I'm focusing on whole, nourishing ingredients that are gentle on my stomach, especially after that bloating scare. I'm eating slowly, tasting every single flavor, and listening for the exact moment my body says it is satisfied. I will also begin intermittent fasting to stop the snacking cycle, which is usually the strongest at night. Picking up my crochet hook will help me keep busy. Exercising in the evenings instead of midday will help. And sitting with myself before running to the kitchen will help me. I know breaking this habit won't be easy, but after fasting for 3 days, I truly feel like I can handle it. As I sit out here tonight, I realize the biggest takeaway from these 72 hours wasn't physical. It was mental. This fast was the most challenging thing I've ever done, and I'm so proud of myself for doing it. And being honest with myself about what behaviors I need to change. I hope this video inspires you to slow down, look inward, and listen to your body just a little bit closer.